Hey guys, Phases again. I thought I would do one more quick video while I was sitting here with my stuff sitting out. I'm going to do a real quick Gen 3 versus Gen 4 and just show the differences. I know when I was looking for Glocks, I googled the differences, but now I'm going to put them in video form for you. There are four major differences. A fifth if you consider Gen 4 being etched into the side there. Isn't that pretty? Anyway. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is safety check. Again, the trigger is back. The extractor is flush. So we know nothing is in the chamber, but we're still going to safety check it. We're going to drop the mag. We're going to inspect the chamber. Looks good. There you go. Hold on. Let me fix this light. Alright. So we know this is a safe one. Alright, so I guess the first difference is the magazine release here is interchangeable. You can pop the slide off and go down in there with a screwdriver or something, the Glock tool, and finagle around and swap this guy around for right or left-handed. You know, I'm right-handed, so that means nothing to me. The second major thing, I guess, is that you've got modular back straps. These come right off. I've got the smaller one on. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think without it, it is equivalent to an SF. You know? You've got a shorter one of these that came in it that you can slide in here if you're not using any. And then you've got this smaller one here. And then you've got oh goodness, you've got a little bit bigger one right here. You got those two guys. So anyway, I have shot it without and with the large one. Now I'm going to try it with the small one. I'll put this in later. I'm going to try it with the smaller one and see if I like it a little bit better. Okay, so let's see. Magazine, the grip. So the grip texture. This is Gen 4. They're like little bitty squares. I think they have a different term for them, polygonal or something. Here's a Gen 3, I'll show you. This is my Gen 3 Glock 30. Safety check it. Looks good. Alright, so there's the Gen 3 texture in the back there. And then the Gen 4 are these guys. And I'll tell you, these are serious. At first, I thought I loved them because you really can grip them well. Then, after shooting it for a while and my hand hurting from these guys, I thought I didn't like it so much. But then it dawned on me that I was shooting a flippin' 10mm, you know, 100 or 200 rounds. That's going to happen even with this backing here. So, I do think I like it more. Alright. And then the third change, we're going to go ahead and pop the slide off here, point it in a safe direction and fire. Pull this guy. It's now using the dual spring assembly here. The Gen 3, and I would show you on this one, but it uses the dual anyway. But the Gen 3 version of this had just a single rod, single spring. This is supposed to help with recoil. So when I was choosing between Gen 3 and Gen 4 of the 10mm, it made sense to me to get the one that is supposed to handle recoil a little bit better. I haven't shot them both to be able to tell you for certain, but I'm going to trust it. And then the only other major difference, as I mentioned before, is the etching right there. Gen 4. Alright? So, reversible mag release here or here. The modular back straps. I think this is an SF size. I guess I'm not 100% sure, but it's a good feel. It feels smaller than And this guy. This is not an SF model. You've got a little bitty guy here. I think it adds, let's see, 2 millimeters. This one adds 4 millimeters. You've got the dual spring in there, and you've got the Gen 4 rod on there. And then I think there are a couple of minor things in the slide, but I've just read that. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, hope that helps somebody. The biggest factor for me, this came in later. I appreciate it once I got it. I didn't really think much of it. The reversible catch doesn't bother me. Reversible release. Modular is cool, but I can get to learn anything, I think. The biggest deal for me was the dual spring recoil assistance. So, anyway, hope that helps somebody. Thanks.